My name is Charlie Cranehill. You'll read about me in the news. See pictures of me with the word terrorist after my name.
All your talk of animal liberation and how it's like the civil rights movement or women's suffrage or slavery. Okay. Are you willing to break the law with me?
There are some people here to see you with pages.
Really?
We're here about Charlie.
Do you know where he is?
You ever heard of the Bold Native?
Bold Native is an alias used by a terrorist group responsible for a series of attacks costing almost $1 million.
Terrorist attacks?
We would like to end our protests, and as I'm sure you'd like to see them end as well, I'm hoping we can find some common ground.
The only change that has ever been made is when someone spoke up.
He is speaking up.
When do you ask for what you want?
I can't panic because they need help now.
What is alleged here by the government is that your son engaged in arson, vandalism, and theft, dealing with animal enterprises. That comes squarely within the four corners of the Animal Enterprise Terrorism Act.
Your son could face life imprisonment.
Right now, I know how the whole system works. I know where we can turn things.
How do you breathe, living in such a cage?
What do you want? I want the money.
What makes you think I can find him when they can't?
If Charlie's arrested as a terrorist, they can pretty much do anything they want to. You deserve to see your son alive and free again before you die.
So what's the plan? What are we up to?
How are these cells communicating?
We've met with everyone face to face. We're trying to go national with this thing.
National.
If I signed a contract with you, say for $5,000, would you drive me up there?
Heard you're looking for a ride.
Charlie Cranehill. You interested in a little frontline action?
What kind of action are you talking about?
At some point, people are going to start asking why we're willing to risk everything for these animals.
In?
And it's when it...
We spend our lives saying, no, not me, not my fight, not tonight.
They build the cages, we crack them open. That's the way of the world.
What's the difference between you and me? A few years ago, I became someone who said yes. Me.
Are you ready?
My fight. My problem. Tonight.
Let's go. Got some trouble to start.